I have discovered the benefits of being evil in Cyberpunk, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what those benefits are. Let's get into it. So, in Cyberpunk 2077, the devs use nudging to get you to pick the right choice. But you also have the choice to go against what the developers want and choose the evil choice instead. Sometimes the game will punish you for choosing poorly, but oftentimes you'll get a reward. Because the whole idea of Cyberpunk 2077 is that the world is rarely black and white, there's a lot of grey as well. The benefits of playing the game the way the devs intended you to play the game is that you'll make the right choice and you'll feel good about yourselves. These benefits are clear and they're basically what you'd expect from any AAA game. But what about those evil choices? What benefits do you get from making those? Today we'll analyze 3 of my favorite bad/evil decisions and look at the benefits we get from them. This all begins when you first get to Dogtown by going through the abandoned parking space. When you reach the market for the first time, you meet a bunch of different vendors selling cool stuff. One vendor that most people tend to overlook in this region, in this area, is found on the far side of the market. You basically just need to walk straight ahead. You can find him close to where you find CD Projekt Red co-founders Marcin Iwinski and Michal Kaczynski in the game. This is what he says if you walk up and talk to him.
Oh, hey!
In a market dominated by arms deals and tank sales, you sell clothes.
Ah, not just any clothes. Only the finest knockoffs of the finest brands. From Avanti to Giovanni Brizzi.
And how's biz?
Fine for now. But my son's an athlete. If I just say the word, we have a chance to leave Dogtown.
An athlete? Where's he train?
There are places.
Hours later, you're given a gig by Mr. Hands. The Talent Academy gig begins with you meeting Mr. Hands' contact outside the building. If you have a corpo background, you'll be able to get him to admit who his previous employer was.
Cover story's a little thin. Ought to flesh it out, don't you think?
No need. It's your way in, nothing more. Beyond that, avoid any talk about yourself. Just blend in, get the data, and get out.
Arasaka demons. Not easy to come by.
How'd you know they're Arasaka?
Ex-counter intel, 3rd branch.
Ex-Cybersec, first. Looks like we both took a wrong turn somewhere. Sorry, I'm Baird.
V.
Okay, quick scan and... we're in. System recognized you. Should be able to waltz straight in. Good luck.
Once you've received your falsified identity, you'll gain access to the Talent Academy and you can walk in without any problem. Inside the building you find scouts from different teams talking about who they want to recruit, when they want them, and also you can find them making all kinds of trades in there as well. The problem is that they're talking about child athletes and this is not strictly legal. The kids in question have been modified with cybernetic implants and can outperform adult athletes who do not have implants. As you make your way deeper and deeper into the academy, you finally get to meet Fiona Vargas, the brain of the operation. She offers you a deal to try and save her business, promising a controlled leak of her documents in order for her to save whatever she can save out of this.
Darn it! It's got... I was just looking for a...
It's alright. What's your name?
Tommy.
How'd you get in here? They let you out of your room?
Well, I know a few tricks. My dad's a techie. He taught me a ton of stuff.
Hi, Tommy. My name's V. What you doing here?
Nothing. I'm just kind of here.
In the director's office? Come on. I know you were looking for something.
Yeah, sort of wanted to see if I got picked for a team, but still no one. It's not fair. I've got all the right skills, the right chrome, I'm super duper fast.
Your day'll come. Just takes time, that's all.
It's just, well, I'm getting old.
You. Old.
Soon no one will want me, not even the worst teams. Dad said I can't screw up because we live in Dogtown and career in sports is our last chance.
Tough having that responsibility. But if it wasn't for your family, what would you want?
Have some fun, I guess. Or take a vacation. That'd be neat.
You're a good kid, Tommy. Know that?
I know.
Hey, chin up, kiddo. It'll all work out. You'll see. Say, little whiz like you wouldn't know where Fiona's terminal is, would you? Need it for a sec.
It's right there. Can't you see?
Well, would you look at that? Silly old me.
See? I know everything.
Yeah. Clever little rascal. Now buck up and get out of here, or Miss Fiona sees you.
Yes, sir. I just need to find, that thing.
What in the... Tommy, out, now!
Wait, he was looking for your office. I was just trying to help. Please, Miss Fiona.
Leave the boy out of this, please.
It's okay, Tommy, don't gotta stay. Fiona and I need to talk grown-up stuff. Right?
That's right.
Now run along, kiddo.
We're reasonable people. I'm sure we can work something out. What is it you want?
Accepting this offer results in immediate benefits like financial reward for Mr. Hands, increased street cred, and Tommy gets a contract with a professional team. Even though this feels good, you've actually made the evil choice. These kids are being chipped with highly demanding chrome, and when things don't work out for them, they're left to fend for themselves without any financial aid from the academy. On the other hand, if you choose the righteous path and refuse her deal, you can shut down the illegal operations entirely. This choice is purely moral because you get paid the same amount of money from Mr. Hands anyways, and Tommy is sent home without a contract. Seeing where his dad works, by the way, is enough to understand that it's only a matter of time before Tommy's implants start to fail him and there won't be any financial support. Since we're making the evil choice today, we don't need to worry about all of that. A few days after making the evil choice, you can just go back to where you found Tommy's dad in Petrochem Stadium, and this is how Tommy and his dad are going to greet you and talk to you.
Oh, hey!
Tommy, what are you doing here?
Oh, hey! Dad, this lady's Dr. Fiona's chum. I told you about her.
My son's going all the way to Europe to play soccer. Can you believe it? Any friend of Dr. Fiona is a friend of mine. Until I follow my son out of here, you'll have a discount at my store.
The entire plot of Cyberpunk 2077's DLC revolves around two questions. Do you trust Songbird? Are you going to help Songbird or betray her? In the first question, at least for me, the answer is always no. I do not trust Songbird because she lies all the time. Songbird lied about Space Force 1 being hacked by someone else. She lied about being Hansen's prisoner. She lied about V being able to take part of the cure. She literally said she could save V's life while knowing full well she couldn't, and basically wasting the little time that V had left. So yeah, I don't trust her. The only time I trusted Songbird was during the final scene of the DLC, where she explains to you what the Blackwall was doing to her. And the only reason I believed this is because it's the exact same thing that happened to Lisa Smith during the reopening of Project Cynosure. As for the second question, the answer is naturally yes. You want to help Songbird, you don't want to see her decline and either die or become a weapon for the NUSA, all her humanity taken away from her. The good choice in Phantom Liberty is to save Songbird. The evil choice is evil because of the things I mentioned before, but if you don't care about any of that, and you'd like to know what you gain from being evil, then this is it. First, you get access to the Cyberpunk bunkers where you can retrieve blueprints for the Militech Kanto MK6 and the Midnight Erebus. Fun fact, regarding the Kanto MK6, its name is a nod to Dante's Divine Comedy, where in the 6th Canto, Dante enters the Inferno's 3rd circle. And here, of course, the focus is on Ciacco of Florence, the gluttonous. The 3rd circle is guarded by Cerberus, a ferocious 3-headed beast. The Cerberus is also the name of the demon dog that chases you around inside the Cyberpunk bunkers. So a nice little Easter egg there, and I feel like a lot of people did not know this before. Going back to making the evil choice, if Songbird survives, you'll get to keep a friendship with Reed and Alex. Alex gets to retire and live a soft life, somewhere in the south of France, I think. And Reed, he gets to go back home to Langley and basically work a desk job. His access to Songbird is revoked, and he basically needs to just help new recruits. Unlike Hanako, Songbird, or the rogue AI mastermind, the NUSA follows through. They save V's life, but the cost of doing so is that V can never use implants again. A very, very high price to pay for someone who lives in Night City, if you ask me. Finally, we have the Peralez questline, which is one of those classic missions in Cyberpunk 2077. It centers around Jeff Peralez, a Night City Council member running for mayor, and his wife Elizabeth. In the quest Dream On, Jeff believes that there's been a break-in at his penthouse, yet nothing appears to be missing. This leads him to contact V to come and investigate. The tension between the couple is palpable if you're paying attention, especially as Elizabeth downplays her husband's concerns, hinting that there's something deeper at play. This quest begins with an investigation into the apartment where V uncovers several anomalies. But most importantly, I would say, is that even before the Dream On quest, when you first investigate the death at the sex club and get back to the Peralez and visit the penthouse for the very first time, if you make the wrong choice and suggest that nothing is wrong or that nothing nefarious happened, Elizabeth reacts in a very strange way. She basically just jumps on your conclusion and tries to end things then and there. She basically just tries to tell Jeff that, you see, there's nothing to worry about here, nothing's out of the ordinary, etc.
Good to see you, V. Elizabeth tells me you have answers for us. I'm all ears.
Case is pretty complex. Leaves a lot of questions unanswered. I'd rather not draw any conclusions yet.
But you must have an opinion.
Jeff, honey, read between the lines. The case is complicated, but dying at home of a cardiac malfunction, that's not complicated.
So we were right?
Yes, and that's enough for me. We have to be careful. Very careful, Jeff. That's what V's trying to tell us.
Thanks for your help, V. Your fee.
If you're paying attention, the very first time you walk into the penthouse, if you look behind you, as soon as you walk out the elevator and turn left, if you turn right, you'll see a huge screen, and you'll see that CN-07, Night Corp's horrifying artificial intelligence, has already been installed in the apartment, and it's actively working to change their brains. As the investigation progresses, V discovers a hidden room in the penthouse filled with advanced technology. This isn't any off-the-shelf technology, so there has to be a major player who has deep interest in monitoring the Peralez family. This room is connected to an external source that seems to be feeding or altering data. Following the trail of the signal, V uncovers more disturbing information. A mysterious van is directly in line of sight of the external source. Upon further investigation, it becomes clear that the van is being used to receive and transmit mind-altering signals directly into the Peralez household, solidifying the theory of external manipulation by Night Corps. At the end of the quest, V is faced with a significant moral decision: whether to tell Jeff the truth about the brainwashing or, as Elizabeth suggested, keep his mouth shut and keep all the details away from Jeff. If V reveals the truth, Jeff reacts with shock and paranoia, becoming even more determined to uncover the people responsible, setting him on a potentially dangerous path. If V withholds the information, Jeff remains oblivious but continues his political career as usual. What makes this quest particularly impactful is the ambiguity surrounding the true extent of the Peralez brainwashing. The quest leaves players questioning how much of the Peralez's lives, personalities, and decisions are their own, and how much is being engineered by an unseen force, aka Night Corps. Anyways, evil decisions. So what are the benefits of making the evil choice during Dream On? For me, the evil choice is to know the truth and not tell Jeff what is happening. That's as good as feeding him to Night Corps on a silver platter. You're not giving him a fighting chance. Even though Jefferson Peralez ends up losing his mind if you choose this, you can rest assured that you are now on the good side of Mr. Blue Eyes and Night Corps. They know that you know what they're doing, and they know that you can keep your mouth shut. These were just some examples of what you gain by being evil in Cyberpunk 2077. Are these benefits enough for you to be evil in the game? Are they not? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this one all the way to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.